Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Power Up You and Your Business Summit, November Summit. I can't believe it's already November and we're already here with another summit. And I can't wait to have you all tune in today and listen from our amazing speakers that are joining us today. But before we go into that, this summit is sponsored by the Life School, where we help our mission is to empower entrepreneurs with the right education skills that they need to build a legacy life and business on purpose. I'm your host, Alona Lopari, high level life and business strategist. And like I said today, I have brought together some amazing experts from our community today that will share their journey with you and also their area of expertise. So you absolutely should walk away today with lots of new insight, lots of new ideas of inspiration, but also lots of education in the different areas that they'll be sharing so that you can align your life and business on purpose. I love taking a holistic approach to business growth because business is really all about the other areas that we feel in alignment with. And the more that you build a business on purpose, the more you feel fulfilled if all the other areas are also aligned and you are feeling that success from inside out. As some of you that have followed me, you know that started the journey to what the work that I do today when the outside success didn't match the internal success. So I can't wait to dive right in. So I'm going to go in and introduce my first speaker here today, Dwayne Light, and he's going to share with us a little bit regarding some of the most meaningful, I would say, points or things in his journey that led to the work he's doing today, and also the topic that we would like to share with us. Dwayne, welcome to our summit. I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here, Loni.
Absolutely. So you can dive right in, Dwayne. Would love to get to know
Okay,
you better.
great. Well, I'm a holistic lawyer, and the way I got here was I first went to law school so I could do environmental and human rights work. So I was sent to Asia to do rainforest protection and human rights work in Borneo. And then with a lot of meditation retreats and Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga, prayer, etc., I just, my spiritual life became more important. And when I came back to the US, I was still an attorney, but my focus was more on my clients and helping them shift their mindset and their heart and approach law in a more compassionate, fair, effective way. So I became a certified meditation teacher and life coach. And the main point I want to get across here is how effective it is when you show up in a legal situation as a whole person, centered, grounded, compassionate, but also very strong and firm about what you need. Judges and juries rule in favor of people that they like and they trust. If there's two attorneys there and they're lying and manipulating and the parties are fighting and they're nasty, the judge or jury doesn't like anyone, right? But if you show up and you show some calm and some compassion for the other person, I've just seen it over and over in court. I've literally seen a light come into the courtroom and the judge realize who's telling the truth. And the other part I work with is teaching my clients to not be reactive, to deal with emotions in the course of the case. So when they get that flaming email or legal paper or phone call, there's an urge to act. I have to do something. And it's this emotional, I have to release these emotions. And if you're reactive, you keep the conflict going. The case goes longer, your costs go up, right? So I advise my clients first to take what I call a gracious pause, where they graciously say, I need to get back to you in a day or two. I need to think about this. You create some space and time, you do your emotional work, and you come back to, breath work, body work, mental reframing, emotional healing, and then you make the most intelligent decision in response. And if you can just show a little empathy, a little respect and concern for the other side, it de-escalates conflict. I have some amazing case stories. My website is peaceinthelaw.com about how cases went from intense conflict to a calm resolution, respectful resolution. So whatever legal issue that might arise in your life, and we all have them at some point, just keep this in mind that take care of yourself, do your emotional work, don't be reactive, get some support, find a holistic lawyer if you need a lawyer, and there are many of us. So that's the summary. Are there any questions?
Yeah, I love that, Dwayne. The holistic approach to that you help lawyers with, and it's so important, and it's really not funny but purposeful how it repeats in all the different areas of our lives. Because I would think that that's not something that maybe might be valued in the courtroom, but you're saying otherwise, right? That it is valued, and people are looking for that holistic approach, and that's the work that you help other people with. So, do you specifically work with lawyers? Tell me a little bit regarding how you help other people with that.
No, I work with the general public. There are people out there, holistic lawyers, who teach and write and work with attorneys to help them with their emotional work. But I deal with people who are caught up in a traumatic legal situation. So I do online workshops and courses, one-on-one coaching. So I'm moving out of being an active attorney into being more coaching, teaching, and writing.
All right, beautiful. And where is it that the audience can connect with you further?
My website is Peace in the Law, peaceinthelaw.com, and my email is Dwayne@peaceinthelaw.com. You can contact me there.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. And all of the speakers are also going to be part of our Facebook group called Life School Alona Lepari. So they'll be able to add their links there for easy access as well. Thank you so much, Dwayne.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And I've got a meeting coming up, so I'm going to have to take off. But thanks, and see you all later.
Yeah, absolutely. And I encourage all the speakers to connect with you as well, so that you could start the connection of those beautiful, meaningful relationships, which is what this community is really known for. Thanks so much again. And I'll go to my next speaker, Heather Boone. I hope I'm saying your last name correctly, Heather. I tend to butcher names. Okay, perfect. So welcome, Heather. Thank you so much for being here. And I can't wait to hear a little bit more regarding what you have to share with us today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I am honored to be here. Just to start a little bit about my journey and what brought me where I am today. I was a nurse for 23 years and always loved helping my patients, and it kind of trickled over into life where my kids came first, my husband came first, my family came first. If I was at work, it was work and patients first. And I got to a point where everybody thought I had the dream job because I worked in labor and delivery, and it was amazing. However, I lost sight of myself and realized that I really needed to take care of myself and take time for self-care and put myself first. When I started doing that, things started shifting and a light bulb came on, and it really pointed out the importance of self-care and how important it is for us to fill our cup first. If we're always running around and taking care of everyone else, we're running on empty. And if we're running on empty, there isn't anything left to give to anybody else. So started on this personal growth journey, let's call it, and found some amazing tools in neurolinguistic programming and hypnosis and timeline therapy that allowed me to grow personally and also bring a different aspect of caring and compassion to others and share with anybody who is looking for that next step in a way to connect with themselves while still being there for others in their life and realizing the importance of filling their own cup first. If you think of your life as a cup, if you're always running around, looking for the next sugar hit or energy drink, you're running on empty and it gets to be fumes and then there's nothing left. And finding these tools allowed me to connect with women and show them, you still can and are able to be there for others, and in a more healthy, as well as actually be present instead of just running around and feeling like a chicken with your head cut off, for lack of a better expression, by taking, even if it's 30 seconds, to take a step back and take a breath and really connect with yourself. And I love what Dwayne said about teaching clients to respond instead of react. Especially in today's world, there's so many reactions happening. And if we were able to take a step back and just look at it from a different point of view, or simply take that breath and really just kind of bring those emotions down and look at it from a different view, things could be so different in that moment, in multiple moments throughout the day. My mission is to light up the world by touching as many lives as I can and helping others make friends with their emotions, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We all have them. We're human, and that's expected. And that will allow them to embrace their unique superpowers and really live the fulfilling life that they're meant to live by learning simple tools that they can use in everyday life.
Yeah, I love that, Heather, because we all need reminders, and tools to kind of, start developing those habits that are really going to sustain our spiritual fulfillment, our personal growth. I could so relate to what you just said with being on this personal growth journey. And I always say that the more aligned you feel in your personal life, the more aligned you'll also feel in your business, because you take you with you wherever you go. So I love that you have so many tools under your tool belt at this point, that you've helped yourself through your personal journey that now you want to share with other people, or other women, so to speak, to help them sort of rekindle that or refine, their purpose, and understand, what is it they're looking for, so they can have that alignment there. So absolutely beautiful work. Heather, where is it that the audience can connect with you? Where can they find more regarding all the work that you're doing?
Sure. So transcendentcoachingllc.com is our website. And my Facebook is simply Heather Boone. And if you connect with me there, I can add you into the private Facebook group that I have.
Perfect. We love communities here, because I do feel that, we, at least for my Facebook group, I find it's a really great space to build community, but also teach, educate, and inspire, share, content that is readily available for people that can just have those quick wins before they're ready to go for that fuller transformation. So definitely join your community there as well to get access to all of that. Thank you so much for everything you shared. Beautiful.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Awesome. So now moving on to my next speaker, Kimberly Ward. Kimberly, thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to hear a little bit more regarding what you have to share with us as well.
Oh, it's a pleasure and an honor to get to story and then my purpose with my business. I've been a holistic practitioner for 30 years, a private practice as a functional and somatic trauma therapist. And I'm co-founder of a company called Transpersonal Energy. I started my career off as a body worker. Later, I became a home birth midwife with moms and babies. And I thought I would be a forever until I had my own pregnancy and delivery. And at that same time, a pretty severe mental illness. So like a JOB, which but I just felt like my life circumstances a regular paycheck. So I was the program director and training director for weight loss company, so it was right on track with my medicine to heal disease. And to me, I really loved helping my clients and supporting the health coaches as well. Working in the corporate world, I was doing what Heather was sharing with us about. I was empty, really bizarre symptoms. Well, I worked for a weight loss nutrition company, so I was eating well, I was exercising, I had maintained. I was, however, starting to
Kimberly,
anxiety.
we're having
Yes.
Kimberly, can you hear me?
Yeah,
We're having a little
I hear
audio
you.
cut off when you are speaking, and I really don't want the message to be diluted by that. So I'm not sure if there's something you could do on your end, but it seems to be in and out, coming in and out your audio.
Took off my headphones. Can you hear the headphones?
I can hear you
That
now.
better?
Yeah, it's just that when you when you speak, there's like a connection spot off. But yeah, let's try again. I think it sounds better now. Let's try again. Yeah.
Sounding better now?
Oh, I still hear
Yeah,
no, I still hear the cutoff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Try to maybe log back out and come back in, and then I'll go to
Okay.
my next speaker, and then we'll take from. I'll have you start over because I don't want the audience to miss any of the message that you have to share with us. All right, perfect. So moving on, before we have Kimberly back, Karen and Kimberly, similar. I'm introducing to you Karen Berglund, and Karen is one of our newest community experts, actually, that has joined our amazing community of entrepreneurs. And I can't wait to introduce her, I guess, officially to all of you and learn a little bit more regarding what she does and all her amazing work that she's doing out there. Karen, welcome.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and
Perfect. Thank you. I had an issue earlier. I had to log back in like Heather. Thank you so much, Ilona, and I appreciate in you inviting me to this group. I really like the group. I learned a lot from different people like Heather earlier and with Dwayne earlier, learning from what they do. Just a little bit background of myself. I'm a marketing professional. I started my career here in the United States when I came here about in 2014, I guess. And then I work with construction companies and as a business consultant. And then just like what Heather was saying earlier, life, you know what, when life happens, you have kids, you have families. I started like looking for another route um, to be able to leave more time to myself and take care of myself and my family and especially my kids. So I went into the real estate route. So I'm a licensed real estate agent. And after that, I built into, I started doing different businesses on the side. Right now, I am helping families, individuals, anyone who are actually needing living benefits. So living benefits is a life insurance that you don't need to die in order for you to use it because normally we know that life insurance, traditional life insurance, you only get the benefit of it. Actually, you don't get the benefit of it, but your beneficiary gets the benefit of it. And by the time that someone actually needs that, or your beneficiary needs that, or you actually need that, they just like the whole life insurance, you only get like the premium back, you don't really get the whole coverage of that. So now the business that I have is we help families protect themselves, protect themselves, protect their hard-earned money, and protect their families. That's why I joined Ilona's group because I want to reach out to as many as I can, raise awareness on how to better protect themselves and actually what is it prepare for the future because right now with what's happening right now we don't really know what's going to happen in the future. We don't know if we're going to live longer. We don't know if you're going to be sick tomorrow, right? We don't know if your savings will be enough for you to live longer, right? So we all want to have, basically, I think we all agree that we all want to retire early, and we want to retire with dignity. We want to retire with something that we're comfortable retiring with. You don't have to go back to work when you're at the age of 65 or 70 working at Walmart anymore. It's not that it's bad working at Walmart, but you do want to enjoy your retirement time with your family, right? So that's where I am right now, and I'm hoping that through Ilona's group and uh, this community, I'll be able to reach many people and many families, um, help them secure the future. Thank you.
Oh, I love that, Karen. I mean, financial health and financial wealth.
Yes.
It's so important to live in a life on purpose. Just like you said, you want to have options. If you want
Mhm.
to, retire, that's the traditional, I guess, cultural word, I should say. But if you choose to, do something else, right? You have options. This is why I feel like wealth empowerment and educating people with the right mindset that we need to have to make to invest our assets in the right direction. That
Exactly.
supports our future goals is really, really an important thing that you want to do, and it's one of those things that you want to leave a legacy behind and take care of your family as well. And it is such an important thing because we just never know. I mean, we've seen with the pandemic,
Exactly.
how everyone was, getting the help of other people with GoFundMe's, right? But if they were more proactive, let's say to protect themselves and their families, they would have had that peace of mind at least on that, on that angle or that area.
That's
Really important to educate in this area. I wish you great luck, and
true.
I know you're
Thank
always
you.
putting in great resources in our community regarding this very important area. So keep that going. I think education is really important for people to understand why that's important for them and for them to take the right actions and make the right decisions to protect themselves and their future families as well. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
all right, beautiful. Karen, where is it that people can connect with you further to learn a little bit more regarding all the work you're doing, the education that you are bringing to the table to other people with this area?
Yes, my personal Facebook page is just my name, Karen. It's actually long. I have a long name, Karen Pearl Benitez Bergland. I have a group for my financial and insurance services, which is called Mana, MANNA. You just search at and then Mana. For real estate advice, if you need any, I have my real estate page too. It's Karen Berglund, realtor. I'm based in Maryland, but it's in general. If you're just looking for general advice for in real estate, or in anything on that other side of the business, give me a holler.
Oh, I love that. You're also a wealth of information on real estate, right? So
Mhm.
put it all in a group, Karen. I would love to, to connect with, have people, join you in your pages as well. But I just find a Facebook group is a great way to, serve the audience through all the different areas that we have experience with. And it's a
Mm.
great sense of community as well. But you'll be easily foundable. We will share all the links. So you don't
Thank
have
you.
to, they'll have everything right there.
Thank
Um, all right, perfect. And we will try again, Kimberly. Welcome back. Let's see if we have better luck with audio.
Thank you. So does it time around
Oh, there's
yet?
still a little cutoff. There's a cutoff
Oh,
still when you're speaking. I'm so sorry. I don't know what is.
should I
Um,
time?
I
um,
think there's a lag.
yeah, there's like a lag when you speak, so your message is being cut off.
Mhm.
Maybe we'll bring you back to another summit. Not sure what else we could do at this point
Yeah,
here, but
let's come
yeah,
back
I would.
next time.
Yeah, I would hate for the message not to be clear and for the audience not to be able to hear you. So we will do that. No worries. So I want to thank my three amazing speakers today for everything that they had to share. If you are part of our community or other communities and are looking to share your mission, your purpose with all of us, you're welcome to join us in our next summit. We hold these summits monthly. And the purpose behind these is definitely to showcase all the amazing light that's out there in the world for all the purpose-driven entrepreneurs that are doing amazing work out there through their, their business, their area of expertise, and what is it that they're trying to make an impact with. So definitely join us for our next summits. And before I close out today's summit, I want to remind you that my book, Purpose Driven Entrepreneurship, is officially launched and it's out on Amazon. For those of you that are looking to have the 7 pillars to the foundational business legacy that they're trying to build, everything that I feel every entrepreneur needs to know, from branding, marketing, sales, systems, and team, which is what are the foundationals of building a business that's going to make an impact and income that you are looking for. Thank you again to all my beautiful speakers. You find them all inside our Facebook group community, Life School Ilona Lopari. And definitely go ahead and connect with one another. Building meaningful relationships is the name of the game. So I hope that this summit has definitely inspired some new connections, new conversations, and new relationships. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'll see you in the upcoming summits. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you.